You have to hear me out. Have you ever just been sitting there with your brand new camera still wrapped up in its nice factory made box, and you're just like, oh my goodness, this is my first ever DSLR camera. I can be the next Peter McKinnon and Casey Neistat, Dan Mace. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. I have so many potential and so much growth. And you're like, as you open that box, you open it up and you're just like, oh my gosh, how do I have, this is amazing. This is a start. And then you hear a buzz. It's a vibrate. You look down to the table where your camera box currently lies. And you see that's a text message from one of your amazing friends. I'm so excited. I just got engaged yesterday, if you didn't know, and I'm already trying to do some wedding planning. And I know you just got an amazing camera. Would you want to make a wedding highlight film for us? We would love to have you film our wedding. And as you look at that text, you think to yourself, maybe this is it. Maybe this is my breakthrough.
Well, that's never really happened to me. Maybe it's happened to you. I don't know. Should I know? Should we know? I don't know. But that's beside the point. That's not what you're here for.
Hi, that's a microphone, and I'm Peter Dunaway. I'm also Peter Dunaway Videography, and these are my 5 tips, tricks, rules, stuff that I've learned over the past 2 years when it comes to wedding highlight films. So stick around, and let's start off with rule number 1. When it comes to wedding highlight filmmaking, you have to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you're kind of out of luck. Well, that requires you to watch other content creators, watch other highlight films, and take a list, take notes of different shots that you want to take. Write those down, get an idea of what you're wanting. You go from there. But you also need to look at the shots that you want to achieve, because when you show up on that wedding day, you need to have at least an idea of what you got to capture. It's all about the story. Let's bring this up. Let's bring in that light. Goodness, what's happening? Wedding highlight videos. So when it comes to storage, I have a lot of high capacity SD cards that work really well. They have high capacity because you need to have enough space to hold all your footage, because you're going to be filming all day. If you don't have enough footage, if you run out of footage halfway through the day, that won't be good. Not at all. Especially if the bride's coming down the aisle and your memory card is full. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Let me put this back up real quick. This is work. Oh, look at that. But make sure to back up everything even afterward. Just always be ready to back up footage. Rule number 2 is called the moods and music. Where is rule number 2? I swear I left rule number 2 somewhere. Where'd you go? I think it's this. It's music and moods. What do I mean, music and moods? When we listen to music, it's conveying a feeling and an emotion. You want to have that in your wedding highlight film because you're going to want to try to bring the viewer and sell them that amazing feeling that you're trying to give. Picking out your music, find that emotion you're wanting, emotion you're trying to present, and what music the couple may want. So you have music now, and it's all ready to go. You have all your files, and you're ready to edit. Time to go through that piece of music. Find all the fun, high energy parts, those crescendos. By the way, this is Le Monk. It's just his name. You got to be able to convey that emotion. And so what visual of the wedding day is gonna be right there? Is it gonna be the first kiss? Someone walking down the aisle, first dance? What's it gonna be? It's up to you to convey that emotion in that story. All right, you come with me. What's up? Just tugging him in. How you doing? You doing good? Awesome. awesome. You want your arm out? Yeah, get your arm out there. So the next rule is called tell the story. The most important thing about a wedding highlight film is telling the story. Because if you don't have a story, nobody's gonna watch. So, what helps tell a story? Like, what are the points? When I say tell the story, that could mean a lot of different things. And what I mean about the small intricate details about telling the story is also knowing exactly what the couple wants to include. Like the first dances, the cake cutting, and making sure you capture all the little details that came throughout the day. Because again, yes, you are creating film and a story, but you're also giving something for the couple to look back at many years in the future. So, when it comes to discerning those little things and actually telling the story and figuring out what to capture, there's a lot that also goes into telling the story in the editing room. The type of things that come up in the editing room are things like transitions. Being able to transition between bright and dark, paying attention, like what is distracting the viewer. So, what do I mean by not being distracting? I mean literally just don't be distracting, and this goes directly into my next rule, and it's called the senses, and it's to not overwhelm the viewer in any sort of way. Because if you overwhelm the viewer by being a little too loud, or it's too visually like dark and it's just like, oh no, getting away from the story and you're not able to kind of like, what is happening? And they're all confused now, I don't. So basically what I'm saying is you have to be smooth. If they can't tell and it feels natural, you probably did it good. The other thing with wedding highlight films is making sure that the audio is balanced. If somebody's talking, that's where the attention is. If you're including it, that's where you want. It helps with distraction. Whee! All right, so here we are, back where it all started, at the beginning of this video, but I'm in different clothes with a microphone on my hat. I'm in my chair at my desk with a wedding video that I was working on at the beginning that is now finished. It's great, it's amazing. You should go watch it on Peter Dunaway Videography. Number 5 is learn something new every time. Is learning what adds to the story and learning what takes away from the story. Is it a new editing trick? Is it a new way of transitioning that helps add to the story? Is it another way to shoot footage or capture a moment? I can't wait to see you all next time. Actually, I probably won't be able to see you, but you can see me next time. And so I hope you all can go out into the world, do some awesome stuff, create things, create videos. I hope these rules or tips and tricks are able to help you from my own experience from the past 2 years. Again, this is my behind the scenes or tips, tricks, 5 rules of wedding videography of, goodness, April of 2022. Other than that, I'll see you all, or you all will see me next time that you tap or click on one of my videos. Bye-bye.